For professional, knowledgeable real estate service you can count on, call the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. For solid real estate information and advice you can trust, listen to the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.
Compliments to the show. You're really hitting on the subjects and you're telling the truth. I appreciate you.
Now back to the show with broker owner and host, Dan Gemus.
All right, everyone, we are back here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show. A reminder, if you are looking to make a move, the Dan Gemus team is always here to help across Windsor and Essex County. You can reach out to us. You can find us online at dangemus.com. You can find us by phone, 519-566-5565. And it's time to chat insurance with our good friend Chris Gibb from Gibb Insurance Brokers. Hey, Chris, how are you?
I am fantastic, Dan. How about you?
Well, I'm doing great, and we have a listener-suggested topic today that I hope we can talk about, and it's all about speeding tickets. And
yes.
What to do if you get one, how to avoid one, well, stop speeding, and what you should do from an insurance standpoint if you do get one. How does it affect you, that kind of stuff. So lots to talk about, Chris. Speeding tickets, I don't know if you've ever had one. I've never had a speeding ticket.
Oh, no. Oh, I have, long before I was in the insurance business, I was not the best, the most conscientious of drivers. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, man. But we grow older and we learn, right? Of course.
That's right. That's right.
I haven't had one. It's been quite a while since I've had one, but I've had one or two in my day. Now, let's go back to the basics here. So, speeding tickets, they're not good for your insurance, Chris. First of all, at what point does a speeding ticket start to affect your insurance premiums?
Okay, well, for the bad news, the speeding tickets affect your insurance premiums as soon as you get one.
Oh, so it doesn't matter how fast over the speed limit?
Well, it does. I mean, as long as it's not crazy. I think a minor ticket is anything up to, I want to say, 49 kilometers over the limit. Once you go faster than that, if your ticket is 50 or over, then it counts as a major ticket, which is a whole nother ball of wax. But
oh boy!
Most insurance companies, they will give you a conviction-free discount. Ooh. So if you've had no tickets in the last 3 years, and yes, they stay on your record for 3 years.
Okay, that's
the
not
points.
horrible.
Yeah, the points stay on your record for 2, but the ticket itself stays on your record for 3.
Okay.
And as soon as they find out you have one ticket and you lose your conviction-free discount, that can mean right on the top a 10 to 15% surcharge.
Oh, no.
Yes. I guess I shouldn't use the term surcharge. This is, this is the
discount?
You lose your discount.
Okay. All right.
You're going to lose your discount for your first ticket if they find out about it. And then additional tickets, even if they're just minor tickets, they start looking at the number of tickets you have in the last 3 years.
Now, I know oftentimes, is it under 10 kilometers over the speed limit? Doesn't really, you get no demerit points. So would that affect insurance the same way? Or if you get a speeding ticket for 5 kilometers over, it's a speeding ticket?
A speeding ticket is a speeding ticket.
Oh, okay.
That's another misconception that's out there, and I'm glad you brought that up. Is your insurance company does not care about the points.
Okay.
If you talk the officer down to, we'll give you a ticket for 10 over and there's no points, that doesn't matter to your insurance company. They look at a minor ticket is a minor ticket. It's if you were doing 15 over the speed limit, that's the same thing as not having your driver's license on you. So it's a minor ticket is a minor ticket. They all affect your insurance rate.
Now, Chris, in the news as of late, there's been quite a few, typically, oftentimes younger people, not always though, it could be regular adults, like older adults too, that will get a speeding ticket 50 over. I think there was one this week that I heard was 100 kilometers over the speed limit.
I believe there was a young person in Leamington. I want to say they were doing 161 kilometers an hour in a 60 kilometer an hour zone.
Oh, my goodness. So what would happen in that case with an insurance policy?
Well, you know what? Your problems start right at the side of the road, because if that's that would be considered a stunt driving ticket. Your vehicle is impounded. Your license is automatically suspended for 30 days. And then the really bad stuff starts. Uh-oh. Because if you have a stunt driving conviction and that license suspension, then you're not going to be able to qualify for regular market insurance. You have to go into a high risk market where then your rates are going to triple or quadruple.
Ooh. Well,
yes.
You know what? I don't feel bad for you. If you're driving 100 kilometers over the speed limit, you shouldn't be driving at all, period.
If you don't have red lights and a siren, then you shouldn't. You should definitely take a break from driving, because that's incredibly dangerous. The other big one we see quite often is using a handheld device while driving.
Yes, okay, good point.
So texting and driving is very serious. Statistically, the Insurance Bureau of Canada is telling us statistically, texting and driving is almost as dangerous as drinking and driving.
I believe it. 100%.
And a lot of insurance companies are now, they used to take texting and driving ticket as a minor ticket. Now they're looking at it as a major violation, which again, then you're forced to go into the high risk market and you're going to be paying through the nose. So leave that text till you pull over.
Wow. You know what? Again, I don't feel bad for people who are texting and driving. It's a serious offense, and so many accidents and deaths on the road because of texting and driving. So just leave it alone. It's just like drinking and driving. You don't do it. Just don't do it. Not worth it.
There's in this day and age, there is just no excuse any longer.
Yeah, we've all got our hands-free devices in our cars for the most part now, and quite frankly, just wait till you pull over.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. So listen,
unless you're calling to list your house with the Dan Gemus Real Estate.
Then you know what? No, I still want you pulling over and calling, and we'll talk to you all you want from the side of the road. Not a problem.
There you go. I love it.
Do it
I
safely.
love it.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's great tips. So I guess, Chris, the question I have for you is, assuming I were to get a speeding ticket tomorrow, does the insurance company automatically know about it right away? How does that work? Or do they have to?
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's another fantastic question. So, the insurance company will not find out about it right away. They have to, if they want to check your driving history, they have to order what's called a driver's abstract for the Ministry of Transportation, which I want to say it costs the insurance companies $10 or $12 for each one that they have to request. So they don't do it on every policy at every renewal. It's more of, are there red flags? Has this person had some claims throughout the year? Are they living in an area that we find people have a lot of tickets? They'll kind of pick and choose. So I've seen people that, they've gone 2.5 years and that ticket never got disclosed. The insurance company never found out, but then all of a sudden they randomly pull a driver's history and it shows up. So yeah, they don't know right away.
So that's a case where you want to hang tight with the current company you're using and not hop around.
Absolutely. You know what? If you get that renewal and you've got a couple tickets, but it says, in the small print that they're not charging you for any violations, you're not moving, because you move to another company, they're going to find out about it.
Oh my goodness. Wow, unbelievable. So now, back in the day, Chris, it's been a few years since I was, just new with the driver's license. I used to spend a fortune on insurance. Is that still the case for the young drivers, for new drivers? Are they still spending tons more than adults?
Yes. I mean, young driver. You have to remember, Ontario Auto Insurance has a very large component. Large component of what you pay for is if you get hurt in an accident. There's money for physical rehabilitation and therapy and things like that. So if a young person gets hurt, that can be a really expensive, recovery time for the insurance company. So young people are still much more expensive than older people. One very interesting statistic is, remember back in the olden days when you and I were young, young males were ridiculously expensive,
Yes.
and young females were a lot less.
Yes.
Well, we're starting to see that while young females are still less expensive to insure than young males, their rates are climbing a lot faster than anyone else. And it's because young females today, they're almost as aggressive as the young males. They drive
Texting and driving just as much.
the same amount.
Yeah.
The texting and driving. They're, I guess that's, in a world where the sexes are considered equal.
Yep.
We're starting to see that filter into young females' driving rates or insurance rates.
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting stuff. So listen, if anyone has questions out there, what's the best way to reach out to Gibb Insurance Brokers?
You know what? The very best way is shoot me an email. It's chris@gibbinsurance.ca. Or if you like, you can call the office, 519-736-8228.
Chris, thanks as always. Appreciate it.
You got it, Dan. Have a great weekend.
You too. That's Chris Gibb with Gibb Insurance Brokers. Again, you can reach out to their team for your free quote for home insurance, for auto insurance. If you have a business, he handles that sort of stuff as well, commercial things. So make sure you reach out to Gibb Insurance Brokers with all of your insurance needs. So we're going to take a break and come back with Kath and Heather as well with our listener question segment. Lots more to come right here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.